Testing, testing, one, two, three. All right, looks like it's working. How you guys doing? Thanks for showing up. Let's see if I can't pause it, so I won't be able to see your chats because I keep hearing the echo. All right, just come back to that in a minute. Oops. And you should really be able to pause the stream. Oh, here it is. Okay, so um, I'm gonna just rattle on here for a few minutes. This is the Agora IO brainstorming session number 3. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to rattle on here for a few minutes about the Agora IO sales pitch. And I'd be really grateful if you could let me know how the stream works for you here on justin.tv. If any ads pop up that really interfere with your ability to watch, to participate, to watch in the stream and whatnot. Okay, so here I go, and you can see my teleprompter in the background. Want to attend a Liberty conference but don't want to go through a TSA checkpoint, drive several hours, pay for a hotel, and sit quietly in the audience while someone talks on a raised stage far away from you? Want to engage with fascinating Liberty thinkers right from the comfort of your own home? Want to pitch your ideas to a Liberty audience but haven't gotten an invite to speak at a conference yet? Got a product or service you want the Liberty community to profit from? Want to make a few bucks while informing and growing the Liberty community? Then Agora IO is for you. There are lots of conferences in the Liberty world, but none operate according to the free market libertarian anarchist principles of agorism. Until now, Agora IO is a new unconference where you find the greatest people, ideas, and tools for advancing the stateless society. You don't want to miss this, and you don't have to. Agora IO is exclusively online, so you can participate from anywhere an internet signal reaches. Plus, it's free. Agorism? What's agorism, you say? Agorism is a political philosophy articulated by Samuel Edward Konkin III that holds as its ultimate goal bringing about a society in which all relations between people are voluntary exchanges, a free market. The term comes from the Greek word agora, referring to an open place for assembly and market in ancient Greek city-states. Ideologically, it represents a revolutionary type of free market anarchism. Author J. Neil Schulman integrated the idea of counter-economics, the advocacy of untaxed black market activity, into Konkin's libertarian philosophy. Ad.io, a computer term meaning input-output, a conversation, and you get Agora IO, a space open to everyone for conversation. Why? Why Agora IO? As the intellectual, emotional, and financial bill for thousands of years of authoritarian excess comes due, we are presented with a unique opportunity to effect peaceful evolution towards liberty that will result in greater prosperity, equality, reciprocity, and peace. The time is now, and we are the ones we've been waiting for. Keeping the marginal cost of participation close to zero means the conversation is maxed out with optimal involvement of the entire Liberty community, not only in North America, but also around the world. Traditional conferences are too expensive, involve too much passivity, and the travel required is a hassle, not to mention expensive. We can thank Big Sis for the added threat to your dignity and privacy. Valuable voices have been silenced, voices that can participate in Agora IO. The vision for Agora IO. Agora IO advances the conversation on the stateless society, not only by creating a free market and relevant knowledge, but also by being an experiment in anarchy itself. The Agora IO vision is for a free-form event where order arises spontaneously. We issue the call to action, we create a central repository of information, you give presentations, you organize in-person local meetups around the country to coincide with the Agora IO on conferences. Anyone can speak, and participants can choose which speakers they will engage with. It's co-opetition. What's an unconference? Good question. First of all, there are no fees. Second, you choose the topics. 3, presentations are selected by participants and not by organizers. It's open to everyone. 4, anyone can present and compete for participants. It's not a traditional conference where a clique organizes everything from the top down, but a peer-to-peer event where your experience depends on your preferences and the amount of effort you put in. How does it work? Let's make this simple. Think of it like a movie. There are roles. We need actors to fill those roles. But in the case of Agora I/O, it's not just one person per role. It's not limited like that. Presenters. They self-select to give talks or are recruited. They list themselves in our directory or anywhere else on the net where people will find out about their presentation. Presenters may need discussion moderators, techies for technical support, participants to engage with, and donors to fund them. Presenters can sell stuff to make money. That's important. Recruiters pick speakers they want to engage with, pitch them, and do what it takes, including raising funds to make it happen. Recruiters are middlemen who negotiate with the speakers they recruit to get a percentage of their take. Techies help participants and presenters with the technology required to make the event a success. They can sell their services. Ambassadors take the Agora I/O pitch to relevant communities, both online and in real life, in order to solicit their participation, thus expanding the reach of the Agora I/O network. Participants find presentations they want to participate in and do so, inviting other participants to join them. Sponsors fund the conference in return for advertising. Meetup organizers create meetups in their local areas so that participants can experience a real-world component to Agora I/O. They can sell products and services to participants. Collaborators organize the whole thing, answer questions, and serve as the glue to hold it all together. Collaborators can profit from donations and relevant product sales. We have forums at forum.agora.io where Agora I/O actors can collaborate. The technology. Any live streaming technology should be feasible for Agora I/O, such as Ustream.tv, Livestream.com, Justin TV, or QuickTime Streaming Server. Many of these are easy to work with, free as in beer, scale to a huge number of participants, and are embeddable in web pages. With this technology, you can speak into your webcam while thousands watch you live and text or Twitter chat about what you're saying. In some cases, people can Skype live into your presentation to join the conversation. It's pretty impressive. You can record your presentation and sync it to YouTube so others will enjoy it later. There's no cost to broadcast with most of these services, although you usually have to endure ads. Funding. We need funding to make this happen. This is an agoristic enterprise, after all. We're selling sponsorships, t-shirts, and ads. We're also taking donations. How can you profit from Agora I/O? This is not a nonprofit enterprise. Collaborators, techies, moderators, speakers, and anyone else involved may, and really probably should, seek to be compensated in some way. If we're not profiting in some fashion, what point is there to doing this, right? There may be hundreds of chip-ins for you to choose from before it's all over. Use your funds wisely. Well, that brings us to the end of this presentation. That's Agora I/O for you, a conversation about freedom organized using the principles of freedom. That's not only free as in free speech, but also free like free beer. I hope you'll join us for our first one, March 25th to the 27th, nicknamed Etienne after Etienne de la Boétie, the 16th century French philosopher who asked, "Why do we obey the tyrants?" Visit us at agora.io in your browser to find out more. Okay, so let's see if you guys have any feedback or comments. So, did anybody get any ads that actually in the view stream? Oh, that's good. Because, for example, on Ustream, um, oh, no ads. That's good. Did the Google ads pop up from the bottom of the stream of the the video box there? Oh, the event happens online, so you can just watch it or participate through your browser. It's for anybody, minarchists, anarchists, um, anarcho-communists, ANCAPs, conservatives, liberals. This is for anybody. Oh, okay. That's good. Well, that's a benefit for Justin.tv then, because on live stream and Ustream, the ads will sometimes obscure the whole stream. And then there can be a real life component to this if, for example, um, let's see. No, I don't think Quick. Quick, yeah, sure, maybe Quick would work. Yeah, I don't see why not. That's another good tech for it, I guess. That's pretty simple. That's probably the simplest option. Oh, have you used Justin.tv a lot, Luke? A couple weeks ago we tried out live stream and then Ustream, and I like live stream, but it has those ads that obscure the stream every once in a while. So does Ustream. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so there's the conference itself takes place online, just online. You can watch it online, text, chat, interact, Skype, all that stuff, and some people are organizing meetups around this. So maybe there's one gentleman who's organizing one in Virginia at his cafe, and so people might watch via a projector. The stream projected on a stream, the stream projected on a big screen on the wall, or they might just use the Wi-Fi to participate, and then each meetup. There's another one for some folks in North Carolina, I think, are working on, and so each one could also have a part of the weekend where they're just going to do their own stuff in real life. That's a great idea, Ethan. That's a great idea. Oh, in Philadelphia, they're also working on one in Philadelphia. We're still I'm still debating how to handle the sponsorships, but the idea that I have now is there'll be an image with a link back on the website, on all the pages of the website. I'm not sure where exactly, maybe in the footer. And if we use just one channel, I don't know if we're going to, some people might like live stream, some people might use Ustream, and so the conference might be spread out over a whole bunch of different video services and channels. But if it was just on one channel, then there would be just one place to watch it, and we could put ads there too. And then in between sessions, there may also be a chance to put video ads, for people to watch. And so that would be another way to for sponsors to get something for their sponsorships. Yeah, Ethan, I've heard it pronounced both ways. I don't think it really matters that much. Hey, Corey. Yeah, I don't actually think it's that important how we pronounce it. I've pronounced it both ways. So far nobody's gotten obtrusive video ads. Well, you know, there was that clay pot that came out that I forget how it was, but the clay pot actually kind of functioned like a vinyl record and recorded sounds from I don't forget it was Egypt or Greece, and I've heard the recording, but it was um, not really, just sounded like some conversation, so it wasn't really clear. No ads. That's great. Yeah, Medj, it would be just like this, just like what we're doing right now. Somebody gives a talk over live streaming video. You can have video, audio. People can show their desktop. They can run like a slideshow kind of a thing while they talk. So it's a standard talk. Um, there's also technology that we can bring into this, like Skype and Oovo. That's OOVOO.com, where with Oovo you can have up to 6 people on a conversation, and I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure we can put that out over the live stream, and so you could have up to 6 people on this live stream talking, and so you could have people call in, and then, sorry, some doofus calling me. Where was I? So you can get all these people talking live. You can do call-ins, and you get the text chat. And so hopefully each speaker would have a moderator working with him that could monitor the text chat, or it could be a Twitter chat or both, and relay questions. And so that gives you some interactivity. Does that answer your question, Medj? So, Ethan, was that the Google ad coming up from the bottom, or something more obtrusive? Basically, Luke, any subject that people are going to be interested in, are going to want to watch, are going to want to participate in, because the way I'm figuring it, and this is not anything firm yet. Sorry, somebody is really nagging me with this phone call. What was I saying? Oh, so the way I'm thinking is it's 3 days, March 25th, 26th, 27th. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I was thinking we could have 6 slots per day. 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, or 2 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon. 45 minutes each slot, and then 15 minutes between slots. And so at a minimum, we need 18 speakers. But we're not limited by that. We could have 2, what are they called, tracks. So we could have 2 speakers going at a time throughout so we could have 36 speakers, and there are different ones in competition with each other. Or we could have 500 tracks. I mean, there's no limit to how many tracks we could have here. There's no limit to how many people could be speaking, because there's no limit on the number of video channels that we could have going at the same time. Does that make sense? That's a good idea, Ethan. Hey, Jim. Apparently, I was kind of surprised. I heard, and Ethan probably knows better than me, that somebody was getting an internet signal or internet communications out of Egypt over ham radio. I don't. It's fuzzy in my mind, but I was always thinking that would be perfect if you could get internet over ham radio, because ham radio would like survive the Holocaust or the end of the world. You know what I mean? I mean that's pretty resilient technology. I'm no expert in it, but as far as I've heard. We have a bunch of speakers interested, and a bunch of we ran. I ran a survey maybe a month ago, and there are a whole bunch of ideas there. I've been, this is. I found it hard to communicate this, but this is like a business opportunity, and so I've been trying to get people to go out and recruit speakers and make money doing that. But pretty soon I'm going to become a recruiter myself and start kicking butt. Those sound like great ideas. Yeah, yeah. Rad Geek was requested by a bunch of people, and I would really like to see him participate as well. Those sound like great ideas. Sorry, what, Ethan? What are you saying I should do? So the event, I'm thinking it could run from say 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day, something like that, or 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. with a break for lunch, and then maybe there Nina Paley, who's a libertarian and kind of an active anti intellectual property person, did a video, a movie. Sita Sings the Blues or something like that. So I thought maybe we could screen that in the evenings or invite people to watch it or whatever, and then have a live chat while people are watching it. Or maybe we could get somebody to play music somewhere and they could stream that to everybody. And so there would be evening events too, the possibility. Oh yeah, open source ecology, that would be excellent. Or this new RepRap 3D printer that came out. It's I found out about it separately, but it's mentioned in the Zeitgeist 3 movie. It's basically a 3D printer that can print itself, kind of something out of one of those Cory Doctorow novels. So, does anybody else want to jump on the stream with me, either via Skype, or I can just give you the login and you can broadcast yourself? Medj, that's another great idea. That's a great idea. Yeah, we can integrate Free Talk Live into this. How much do you think a RepRap would run? Couldn't get a sense of the cost. So, for example, I could the screen, the other screen could be the one where you see the chat go, and that could be somebody on Skype. Oh, 700. That's not too bad. Excellent. RepRap is a 3D printer, it's called. What it does is it lays down little bits of plastic or whatever to make um, pieces of a machine, and you put those pieces together and you can make a machine. And so it can print itself. I've got a video about it on there. It's on Vimeo. Won't control the print out the electronics, of course. Um, this I'm using Wirecast to broadcast. It's a good place to get it is tubetape.com because they'll give you a free green screen. $449, and it's like a miniature TV studio, from your desktop. It's it was a good purchase. It makes these things work better. I used it for Civil Disobedience TV on Martin Luther King Day. And the mic is a Rode Podcaster, like $230 on Amazon. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. I love this mic. This is a great mic. It's real simple to use, just USB. Just connects right to my computer. And the sound is decent. So anybody want to jump on here? You can Skype me and get on that way. We can have a conversation. Or I can give you the login and you can jump right on yourself. Skype is... Oh, my Skype nick. Yeah, of course. Here it is. Yeah, you can just do audio. That's fine. So basically, what I'm hoping to come out of our of this brainstorm today is that some people will join the effort, take on some role, and try to make some money off of this. No mic. Yeah, okay, the lack of mic is a problem. Yeah. Excellent. Sweet. Excellent. Well, I think that the model for making money from recruiting speakers is, it's a middle. That role is being a middleman, and a middleman is just someone who connects people with information. And so you would have to lock down the speaker and say, you would say, well, I got this opportunity. I can help you make it happen, X, Y, and Z. And basically kind of make an agreement and say that, the speaker would agree to try to make some money somehow, and you would get X% or whatever, however the compensation would work. Ham broadcast, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be really cool. An international agorist trade network. I like that. And this kind of thing really has the potential to do it, or to at least facilitate that, or at least facilitate the connections required for that. Because anybody anywhere can participate in this. Due to time zone differences or whatever, they might not happen. The presentations might not all happen at the same time and whatnot, but there's definitely the potential there. Hey, Ken, can you hear me?
I hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Let's see here. Now, I don't know. Okay, I'm trying video, but I don't know how successful this is.
There we go.
All right. This is a happy little webcam. Uh, anyway, hello.
Hey,
I
yeah,
think I'm
we
going to
can
go to
see
audio
it.
only.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can see it fine. It's working. Can everybody see Kent?
Hello.
Yeah,
My
they
hair's
can
all
see
wet
you.
here, but anyway. Oh, there we go.
So how you doing, Kent?
Oh, let's allow the audio, or I'm getting echo or something crazy. I think I'll
Oh,
go back to texting,
you
but
probably
it kind of
need
works.
you probably need headphones to avoid the echo. Do you have headphones?
Just earbuds that are kind of crappy.
Oh, well that might avoid the
So
echo.
I'm going to drop this and go back.
Okay, no probs. Oh, he was really loud, huh? Yeah, I think it's just my mic is. I'm not sure what the problem with my mic is. I think it's a little bit low. So, anybody else got any questions about how this works? Do you want to get on and test the tech? Yeah, the speakers. There's the potential. You can barely hear me, huh? How's my sound level for everybody? Testing 1 2 3. Okay, good. Thanks, Jim. Um, but the thing is, it's not that I'm going to compensate them. It's that the speaker's gonna find ways to make money off of this concept, off of this meeting, because this is just basically an agora or an agora. It's just an open space, and so it's up to the speaker to come into the space, set up their shop, give their spiel, and collect money however they see fit. So thanks, Infix. So they could just take straight donations. They could say, set up something on thepoint.com and say, unless I get $500, I'm not going to do my talk. Or they could sell ads and treat it like a radio show where you read ads in the middle of the show. They could maybe they have a book to sell, maybe they have T-shirts to sell, and maybe somebody will come up with something um, even more original. That's not what my ideas aren't very original, but maybe somebody will come up with something more original than that. Maybe this person's a consultant, and so by giving a talk, they're building their reputation in the community and helping them to earn business. Does that answer your question about speaker compensation? So basically it's whatever you make of it. I'm certain that we can fill 18 slots with people who will find ways to get compensated as much as they feel they need to. My concern is some people will do it without needing to be compensated, but that's not sustainable. So this there needs to be an ecosystem built up around um, the concept in order for it to be sustainable, in order for it to continue. Yeah, yeah, good point, Infix. Um, Also, I was thinking um, that you could also sell tickets. So you could also say your presentation is, is only for those who buy tickets, and so you could sell tickets. Eventbrite, yeah, yeah, and maybe the whole thing is just one big ad for some project you're working on that you want people to get involved in. Yeah, good point. Good point, Perma-Kent. And it's pretty simple. The tech is out there. It's mostly free. Um, it's pretty easy to get online and just be a talking head and talk. You can use visual aids. Um, I think it's pretty easy to do this. I think Justin.tv in a has some kind of entrance barriers. I haven't looked into it because, frankly, I think um, that I don't like the one where you sell tickets because I think it's not going to be profitable, especially at this early stage. Maybe after we do 2 or 3 of these and the value is recognized and there's a lot of buzz about it, then that for a few presentations that might be um, a profitable model. The idea is that every presentation is going to be open to anybody, whether they um, make some kind of donation or buy anything or whatever. Oh, absolutely, Ethan, and I appreciate all your suggestions and everything, Ethan. I really do. It's incredibly helpful. Yeah, Luke, it's definitely free. It's definitely free. But of course, it's not my decision as to whether it's going to be free or not. That's just a vision I'm putting out there. So if somebody has a talk that they think that the market is strong enough that they're going to be able to close it down and charge and make people pay for it, well then that's their business. Um, I'm not going to dictate to people that it's free, but I think that most people keep their presentations free. And this first time, I'm 99 or 100% will. I'm pretty sure. And I think the basic out of the box compensation model is going to be PayPal chip in kind of a thing. Yeah, exactly. Productions guy. Like Rad Geek talking about his stuff. That's um, I mean it's I don't want to detract from his work at all because it's really spectacular, but it's not the kind of thing anybody's going to make money off of. Whereas what's that guy's name? There's another agorist who's become kind of a marketing expert. Can't remember his name now. And so he might consider his information really financially useful, and so he might for him it might make sense to lock it down. These are great links, Permacant. So let me give you a little tour of the website. The website is at agora.io. .io. Um, it's not a .com domain name, it's a .io domain name, agora.io. On the front page, we just have some kind of basic explanation of what the event, what the concept is, what it's all about. Excuse me. The About page goes into considerable detail. There's some good stuff there for people, if good introductory material. We've got a blog with updates. We've got a page for Etienne, the first one, which is coming up March 25th to the 27th, and how people can participate. And now we have forums, just for open discussion. And I'm working on a video, like a video introduction, a video pitch. Let's see. Oh, that's good. Because they really do exceptional stuff there at Open Source Ecology. Yeah, there's a planned 15-minute break between speakers. So maybe the first one will start 10 o'clock and run to 10:45. And then the next one will start at 11. So the speakers will start on the hour. And so maybe at 11 to 11:45, and then maybe we'll take a break for lunch and then start up again at 1 or 2 o'clock. Yeah, that'd be great. Musicians would be great. Yeah, I was debating what to run in those 15 minutes. It could be music, could be different videos. It could also be ads. Like a 15-minute in-depth ad for Free Keen or for Del Valley Silver, or 3 5-minute ads. I don't know how much value there will be to the dead time, but those are possibilities. And I was thinking about music in the evenings would be really great. Yeah, definitely. Agorist businesses. Let me see if I can find that. Sita Sings the Blues. So this is the movie that Nina Paley did, and it's licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike license. And it's on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's on YouTube. It's an hour and 20 minutes. So that would be a good thing to show one evening. And other people could show other movies, or just they could set up a live chat, and then everybody could go watch a certain movie at their own convenience or something. I don't know. There are all these Alex Jones, Zeitgeist, all these different movies. There's Guns and Weed from the gentleman out in Wyoming. Can't remember his name. Oh, that's a good idea to rope in the Agora Valley concept, the Agora Valley people. That's a great idea, Ethan. Who's Nima V? Oh, yeah? Excellent. So if anybody else has joined us, you can call in to me on Skype and get on the stream. My Skype nick is georgedonley.com. Yeah, you know who I mean, Medj? The movie is actually on YouTube in 16 parts, I've been told. Sweet. I'll have to Google him. Really? That's his name? I knew him by a different name. Or maybe there's more than one person involved. Yeah, I'm thinking the guy with the band right arm, Michael Dean is the guy I'm thinking about. So, any other questions about the concept? The website, the Agora.io website is at your disposal. You can create an account. You can just it's a WordPress install. You can just register an account, and you'll be able to edit the wiki pages. I think everything but the blog is a wiki page. If you need new pages or if you want to be able to blog or whatever, just let me know. My email is coming up on the text screen now, text chat now. Good question, Ethan. Right now, nobody's really doing anything yet. To be honest, Mark Thomas and I have been thinking about it a lot. Ross Kenyon has apparently recruited, or at least got a couple of speakers interested, but nothing's firm, and so really the whole thing is wide open. And this coming week, I'm gonna kick some serious butt on this. I was kind of hoping more people would see a financial, a business opportunity here and have stepped up a little more by now. But I'm gonna start. Oh, that's good. That's good. Larkin Rose is always good. But this week I'm gonna step up and start making some more decisions and doing some more promotion, locking down some speakers. So, if you wanna try to make, try to get involved, this is the time to do it. I don't want it to be all doing everything. So by all means. But I mean, it's real simple. It's the technology is free. The website is free. I mean, it only cost me a couple bucks to host it. It's just about getting speakers and participants and finding ways to monetize that. It's pretty free form. And, my thing about having 6 sessions per day, 45 minutes each, that's not even firm. I mean, for me, it's firm. But if somebody wants to do their own schedule, that's your business. But the website is there for everybody to use to list their sessions. It's like I'm offering that as like the the home base for the thing, the directory of speakers, the main schedule. So that's a resource you can use. Yeah, Ethan, that's so true. The other two brainstorms, it was really hard to get people to understand the concept. It's been, I don't know. I need to be a better communicator, but it's been surprisingly hard to get some people to understand how the concept, and it's part of the challenge inherent in communicating the concept of liberty, because it's not you do X, Y, and Z. It's you do whatever you feel like, as long as you don't hurt other people. It's so free form. That's a great idea, and fix. No worries, Ethan. It's understandable, I guess. And people have reacted really well to this concept so far. The logo looks decent. It's agorism, it's anarchism. So I think there's a definite positive buzz here. And this is something that we can really make something pretty excellent out of. So, anybody else want to get on the stream? Anybody else want to get on the stream, either to talk with me on Skype or just be on by yourself? I guess nobody has gotten those obtrusive ads. That's a real mark in favor of Justin.tv, because the other two services got that. Kind of pissed off a few people. All right, well, I'm going to sign off from the broadcast, but I'll stay on the chat for a little while. Thanks, guys. Really, thanks everyone for showing up and for participating. This has been our best brainstorm session yet. And I'm here to help people. If to help make this work. I hope to get compensated via donations and the sponsorships and whatnot. So, so that puts me here in the role of general support, and I don't need to be compensated for that, because as I support people, if my support is useful, hopefully that will translate into more compensation for me via other means. So I'm here for support, and feel free to call on me.